9:30 Sunday morning, and the beeping sound of my mother's alarm clock can be heard through the wall. Then, with the creaking of bed springs, both my parents get up and head to different bathrooms. Most people like to sleep in on Sunday mornings. To my parents, 9:30 is sleeping in. While everyone else is getting ready for breakfast, I try to salvage my last few precious minutes of sleep while the sun is beaming through my conveniently laced curtains. When I reach the kitchen, I let out a little groan. Alu Ka Bhugia again. Our Sunday breakfasts are not particularly varied. As part of our tradition, breakfast has to be a Pakistani breakfast. And while we have a wide variety of dishes for lunch and dinner, they seem to have run out of creativity when it comes to breakfast. But I will say this, to Pakistanis, if it's not spicy, it's not a meal. And to someone who can happily live off cereal for the rest of her life, a spicy potato dish with tangy achar and flat roti is not the best choice of breakfast food. Every once in a while, I'll get up early and watch my mom cook. She would chop potatoes with skilled hands, her mind clearly somewhere else. Then, after she adds them into a big pot, she reaches into the cabinets, pulls out giant boxes of spices, and drops several tablespoons worth of herbs and powders into the mix. I think we have one measuring cup in the house and no measuring spoons. Not that my mom would ever use them. I know that when I'm my mom's age, I'm probably going to be cooking the same thing. But the reason my parents decided this in the first place was to establish a tradition, but also so that we're guaranteed to have a meal where we can talk about whatever's on our mind or going on with the family. Every once in a while, when we call our relatives in Pakistan, the aura of nostalgia fills the kitchen. That's why these breakfasts are so important. They mean much, much more than a spicy dish. This dish is part of my memories of Sunday morning, mixed in with the blaring Urdu news that Abu forgot to turn off and the phone calls from Pakistan at the breakfast table.